Hi, it's Rob Bryant, and welcome back to the Imagining the 10th Dimension video blog. And behind me today we have two helixes. One is the helix from the Imagining the 10th Dimension project, and the helix, of course, is an archetypal form that you see a lot in different representations, and that's across philosophy and spirituality and science, of course. The DNA helix, which is the other helix we're seeing here. This helix animation that we're watching is something from YouTube. If you just do a search for DNA structure, this is one of the ones that comes up. And today, the blog entry is called Changing Your Genes. And of course, genes is G-E-N-E-S, genes being one of the defining structures that comes from DNA and makes different species be different species and different human beings be different human beings from each other. If you want to read along with this is from June 23rd, 2008. If you go to 10thdimension.com/blog, you can check it out there. There are some links in this blog as well that if you can have the web version of it up with reading along, then you'd be able to click on those links and follow them along. But in the meantime, let's check this blog out. It goes like this. In crossing your arms to change your trajectory, we talked about how it's surprisingly easy to modify your potential future paths by making adjustments in physical stance or mental attitude. In Local Realism Bites the Dust, we talked about the groundbreaking experiments being conducted by quantum physicist Anton Zeilinger and his team in Vienna that are now proving that the only thing that is truly real is our observed now. Amazingly, everything else in the future and the past extending out from our constantly moving now is a probabilistic cloud. In entries like the fifth dimension is a dangerous idea, the fifth dimension isn't magic, and being more fifth dimensional, we've talked about what a powerful idea this is. If everything in before and after now is only a probabilistic wave function, then we as observers have much more control over the information that becomes reality than the traditional viewpoint has led us to believe. Genes, memes, and spimes. These are three powerful ways of visualizing the information that becomes our reality from a more timeless vantage point. As we discussed in entries like John Wheeler and Digital Physics, Boredom and Consciousness, and the Omniverse, physicist John Wheeler introduced us to the idea that not just the future, but the past can be changed by observation, an idea that makes much more sense if we can accept the evidence of the Zeilinger experiments. So, while we're not talking about magic here, which is to say, my role as an observer can't change the force of gravity or the speed of light or allow me to walk through walls or bring back the dead and so on, there really are things about the past that we as quantum observers can change. And this is an idea which contradicts most of what we are taught. Most of us believe, for instance, that our genes are locked in by heredity, and as a randomized mixing of our parents' genetic material that occurred at conception, this is not something we have control over now. So now we're going to look at a new study indicating that we can turn genes on and off simply by altering our lifestyle and our mental attitude. Again, if you're reading along with this in the blog, you can click on the link to go to the entire article, or I'm just going to quote from a few paragraphs from the article right now. This comes from Reuters Life Newswire service, and it's datelined in Washington. Comprehensive lifestyle changes, including a better diet and more exercise, can lead not only to a better physique, but also to swift and dramatic changes at the genetic level, U.S. researchers said on Monday. In a small study, the researchers tracked 30 men with low-risk prostate cancer who decided against conventional medical treatments such as surgery and radiation or hormone therapy. The men underwent 3 months of major lifestyle changes, including eating a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, and soy products, moderate exercise such as walking for half an hour a day, and an hour of daily stress management methods such as meditation. As expected, they lost weight, lowered their blood pressure, and saw other health improvements, but the researchers found more profound changes when they compared prostate biopsies taken before and after the lifestyle changes. After the 3 months, the men had changes in activity in about 500 genes, including 48 that were turned on and 453 genes that were turned off. The activity of disease-preventing genes increased, while a number of disease-promoting genes, including those involved in a prostate cancer and breast cancer, shut down, according to the study published in the journal Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. That was from the article with the Washington Reuters news service. As I've said before, ideas that imply this level of control over our own reality have, up to now, often been ridiculed as quackery. So publication of the above report by the National Academy of Sciences is remarkable. Now, my song Positive Vibes talks about similar ideas that the mainstream often ridicule. How much control do we really have over our own reality? Are we really able to affect changes in ourselves and others purely by sending out positive thoughts into the ether? Are we really able to affect our immune systems through positive visualization? Or simply through the determined viewpoint of saying, I'm too busy to get sick? In the next blog that comes up in this series, we'll be talking about the daily parrying that, historically speaking, has indoctrinated us into thinking that such ideas are nonsense. We're going to finish off today's blog by listening to that song, which is one of the 26 songs that were created for this project. This one is called Positive Vibes. This is Rob Bryanton from Imagining the 10th Dimension. Enjoy the journey.
Positive vibes, I will be sending positive vibes your way. Sure can't hurt and it just might help to send you positive vibes every day. And isn't it a mystery how it all goes together? Looking back through history, have you ever wondered whether when a country falls or somebody succeeds, what was causing it all? Was it just their deeds? Or was there something more in behind? Yeah, yeah. Positive vibes, I will be sending positive vibes your way. It sure can't hurt and it just might help to send you positive vibes every day. I'm not trying to get all mystical, but I've always had a suspicion that there's more than just the physical hidden in the composition of the things we do, what we think and feel. I believe it's true, I believe it's real, that we can help to make things alright. Yeah, yeah, yeah. With positive vibes, I will be sending positive vibes your way. It sure can't hurt and it just might help to send you positive vibes every day. There are things that we can never know. There are places we can never go. There are things that we just have to believe, and this is what works for me. Positive vibes, I will be sending positive vibes your way. It sure can't hurt and it just might help to send you positive vibes every day. Sure can't hurt and it just might help to send you positive vibes.